Alright, I think we're live. Hello everyone, my name is CyberFox and welcome to tonight's live stream. It's a little late, live stream, but I feel like chilling with the game so far, and I am in a Sonic the Hedgehog mood. So, in just a moment. How's everyone doing? You doing well? Hello chat. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everything is going well. I didn't really check last night's stream quality wise or anything. I've been really busy today working on projects, so hopefully everything works. And also I'm gonna be streaming off my PC, so it'll be a good stress test. Make sure that everything can run good and doesn't crash, burn, and that stuff. If that were to happen, oh boy. Rearrange to there. To there. There. This. And alright. Here we go. Sonic Generations. It is a game that I've played so many times over and over. And over. And over and over and over. And over and over. And I've in fact streamed this game multiple times, but I haven't done a Let's Play on this channel here. I'm not doing a Let's Play tonight. I'm actually damn. I'm actually just gonna be doing what I like to call a casual run. My favorite part of Sonic Generations is basically I'm in Sonic. We're basically gonna be playing some modern Sonic states. We got that with the re-release of Sonic X Shadow Generations that they had the legacy skins, which are really cool. Sonic from the Dreamcast. Music real loud. Good. You hear me anyway. Where'd my cursor go? There we go. Music real loud. Okay. Turn that down to probably there-ish. Thanks, Cookie Crew Productions. I can count on your feedback. Appreciate it. Oh, you mean it's good music? Sounds good now? Awesome. Perfect. Boom. Sonic X Shadow Canon? Well, this is what the game title is. Crossover between Sonic and Shadow and their many adventures, and I like running real fast in the hub world, and the music just kind of overlays with each other. Okay, you know the drill. Green Hill Zone. I am so happy they re-released this game. I did play, of course, Generations many times, like I mentioned. And also, what the heck is this music? Why is it Sonic 4 music? No. No, get that out of here. We need to exit. Where's my classic Green Hill? Change music. Splash Hill, it's a good melody. But my gosh, Sonic 4 music. Toxic. You know what? Why not? Cyberfox, you look different? Well, actually, I do have a new model. I just updated it today. I've been working on it for a while in the background. And it wasn't ready for last night's stream. but I was able to get the finishing touches on it. In fact, I actually, it was weird. I actually didn't realize my old model that I've been using. It's an older model, and it's been a while since I've kind of hard to commentate with going this fast. Oh shoot! I'm not used to actual momentum. I'm used to cyberspace levels where everything's a drag, and I'm out of boost. My old model, it was actually using the wrong color palette. When I was updating it, I checked the colors, and the current color palette that I'm going with my character, I kind of was drawing over the old model just as a reference point, and I found out that it was the wrong shade of blue. So I had to fix that. But now, I actually wanted to create a model that was a little more closer to my reference sheet that I posted a few months ago. There we go. I'm happy I did that. Now I'm just in the process of working on a sprite sheet for animation. And that is a process. But so far so good. I'm excited to start work on a animation project. Would love to get something out weekend, and I kind of do have a little short, but yeah, we'll see. Oh, we found a chow. How did I not find that? There we go. Perfect. You know. Oh yeah, sprite sheets are difficult to make. Hey, Malimations, welcome to the stream. I will say, it is good to have a reference sheet to kind of go off of. Which I know every detail about my character front and back, and how every like line should go by memory. But honestly, yeah, having a having a sprite sheet, or not a sprite sheet, a reference sheet honestly helps with your own personal work. Made cookies, yeah. Yo, Husk, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Man, we have Cookie Crew Productions, we got Malimations, we got Husk. Antexy, I hope I'm pronouncing that username correctly. Guys, if you haven't already, number one. I mean, hold up. Let me pull up the thing here. Contract says every time when the Cookie Crew Productions channel posts in chat, you are constantly reminded that you have history with the team and must be on good behavior and rep with them. Make sure that you let chat know that you can subscribe to the Cookie Crew Productions channel to find engaging content, as well as a 3-season-long Sonic stop-motion animation series called Sonic Multiverse. Check it down by clicking their channel icon below. And for checking the link in there right as it was posted. Yeah, I just had to put away the paperwork. And also, check out Husk. He's very close to 1,000 subscribers, and he streams a lot more than I do. And with a far more variety of games. So if you do like engaging live streams, then go check out Husk. How much are you getting paid? I don't know. That's the scary thing. But we're really good friends, so that's basically how I'm in ties with them. Anyway, chemical plant. My friend Jimothy and Monitor Head have shown up on the channel. Really good friends with them. And I do enjoy making different types of... Oh, let's go, we gotta rinse our ring. Different types of content and live streaming. Always a fun time. We are monetized on that channel, so it would probably help if maybe you watch the content there. I've done a few edits of stuff too, and there is some things that Jimothy has done on the channel too. Boom. Go. Thank you for that pulley system. They knew that was there. Right? I do... Okay, so every time when I play Generations... I'm not good at Generations. Every time when I play Generations... Ah, darn it. Forget that rail. I'm constantly reminded of how cool it is. And in my opinion, it is definitely one of the coolest iterations of the boost formula. One, I would have to say, probably the best. There is this type of gameplay in Sonic Frontiers with the cyberspace, and the physics are just... they're just not there. There is some fun, and oddly enough, I was kind of craving playing those levels again. But at the same time, I kind of get with the formula that they're going with, especially Shadow Generations. And I'm going to talk to is that oh gosh. Shoot. Hang on. There we go. Oh shoot! I meant to jump. Oh, there's water. No, I'm not. Okay. Sonic Generations, I love. The gameplay is really good. I'm getting my buttons mixed up. Oh, please don't. Oh, we're back. Ah. There we go. I will say, though, the moving around freely, like this game engine that they made for Generations is really good for high-speed action. It's a little bit tricky when you're trying to do platforming and kind of more open area stuff, the controls. So I'd love to see the next Sonic game, the physics of this game, but with the controls of Frontiers. That would be really cool. Who knows? The gameplay is really good. Oh, yeah. Did you play Sonic Forces Overclock or nah? I wanted to. However, that would require me getting a copy of Sonic Forces on Steam. And I don't have a copy of Sonic Forces on Steam. I can't bring myself to buy Sonic Forces. There we go. I don't know why I'm getting my buttons mixed up. The Overclock project, I've seen it, and looks really cool. I like how they've kind of made Sonic Forces, but with just extra levels and a little more, you know, imagination in them. So I like that concept, and the art style is really cool. And for a fan project, I think its team did a great job. But I really don't want to get a copy of Sonic Forces on my computer. That's like a Sonic game that I just can't bring myself to purchase. Maybe because I was getting into Sonic around 2017 when Forces was announced. It was Forces and then Mania. And I was just getting into the Sonic series in 2017. Oh shoot! Okay. And oh, I can't drift because of this is weird. And I'm not sure if it's because I was rightly so very hyped, especially what that was shown, and I'm like, oh man, this is going to be it. This is going to be the Sonic game. It will be really cool. And then the more things that were shown off about Mania, I was like, okay, Mania is cool, but I'm more interested in Forces. But then it kind of flip-flop. I remember watching gameplay of Mania. I'm like, yo, this is cool. And then I kind of did a little more research on the classic games. I was able to play CD when it was on the App Store. For I think like for the anniversary of CD, they released it for free, and I was able to play it. And that was like my first Sonic game that I've kind of tackled all the way through. Didn't get the good ending, but yeah, that was kind of my first playthrough on that. And then I found love with the classics. And then Mania released, and it was between Mania or Generations that I could get. Don't you fly away from me. Wait a minute. Hey, oh, wait. Is that Chao Li if you don't get him in time? Oh, there's no free camera. Hold on, that's weird. So used to Frontiers. Anyway. And then I played we'll go this way then. Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna get Generations. But the thing was, like, this is gonna be some interesting lore for you guys. I had a Mac. And Sonic games, unless they changed it, Sonic games on Steam don't run on Mac. And I knew I wanted to play Generations. And so I got it. And then when I realized, like, you know what? It doesn't run on Mac. Like, I knew it didn't run on Mac. But then, I downloaded, like, Wineskin, which allows you to, like, run games that don't work on Mac. And of course, you had to, like, purchase the game, of course. It wasn't emulating. But, oh, man, I fall for that every time. And, like, you know what? The program's not optimized. Generations will probably give me a hard time, so I returned to Generations. I got Mania. And I played through it. I streamed it. And I got to the final boss, and then it crashed. And I was like, okay. I had a great time with. I fell in love with Mania though. But as soon as I got like a PC, I was so happy to replay Mania. But that's kind of the Mania side. Forces, I remember waiting for it and waiting for it. It looked really cool, and then I don't think I kind of saw some of the feedback, and then I was just curious where it's like, okay, I'm gonna watch some of the things, and then I realized, like, wait a minute, that's That's the game. I'm really like into story. And then when the story wasn't grabbing me, I'm like, oh. All motivation hype kind of just left. I think the thing that really confused me with there was no supersonic finale. And that didn't set right. Like, okay, you're telling me that you want to tell an end of the world story where Eggman wins, but your finale is not supersonic? And so I was like, maybe I'll wait until it's like on sale and then I get to like experiment with it. And then I saw some cool things like, hey, you can make your OC. Like that's one of the avenues that really got my attention. Like, yeah, I would love to create my character. Why is that not working? In Forces. But I never got around to it. The years went by and I'm like, yeah. And then Frontiers was released, went through all that things and well, first there was Sonic Colors Ultimate. I forget that's a thing. I'm like, you know what? I'd like to play through that. I know it's a better game. Play through that. The port was shoddy, but you know. And then Frontiers released, and I had a much better time with that. And then I'm like, you know what? I don't agree with the decisions Forces did. So I just homing attacked that guy twice, wow. I don't need to play it. And even when it goes on sale for $10, I still think $10 is a little bit much for that game. I know it's like half price, but if anyone likes Forces and has a great time and enjoys it, that's amazing. I'm not saying it's, you know, the worst thing and anyone who likes it is like bad and whatever. No. You can like whatever you like. I mean, that's perfectly fine. I'm not one of those Sonic fans. But it just didn't really set right for me. If I ever do... Oh, gosh. What am I doing? Why am I jumping? Oh, gosh. If I ever do get Forces, I'll definitely stream it. And I'll definitely check out Overclocked. So, sorry if that was like a 20-minute answer to a simple question, but... Okay. But it just kind of brought up memories. Man, if I could tell myself, 2017 myself, that there'd be a really cool Sonic game. Then, like after Forces, and a movie. 3 movies that are actually really good. I think you'd be flipping out. Anyway, and now I can look at chat. Did you play Pac-Man before? I played, yeah, I'm sure at some point I played an iteration of Pac-Man in my life. I know the guy. Yeah, it's really cool that he's getting remakes of Pac-Man World. I know there's the remake of the first one, he's getting like a second one. The only reason why I know about it is because he's crossovering with Sonic Racing. I'm just gonna read the lore of Hollow Knight Silk Song, be right back. Enjoy that! If a game has lore, that can be the funnest things in a game. Yeah, Husk, I know you had a relationship with Forces. The origin of Husk himself. And there's definitely great memories. In fact, there's a YouTuber I've seen. He makes really solid like overviews of projects. Can't think like something box, like Blsky box or something like that. Oh shoot. He's made videos on Forces on, especially a Overclock project, and I'm playing this poorly. And he can really pick apart a game and really explain how to enjoy it. like to the physics and to the T and everything. And so it definitely has a newfound respect for a game when you can break it down. Even Frontiers, I think he like talked about the cyberspace levels and how to kind of go about the weird physics of it. Oh shoot. Or iBoxy bricks, I don't know. Anyway, if you've seen a video, it's like a very long review of Sonic Frontiers, or like a very long review of Sonic X Shadow Generations, and that's the guy I'm talking about. Boom. See, okay. I'm gonna be running around. I like open areas like this in Sonic. It's really cool. Like, look at this. You can go around all over here. So cool. I want to explore this area. It's so neat. It's so awesome. But every single time when I play this, I always go the same direction. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just I like the openness of levels where you get to choose where to go and explore a little bit. But in this gameplay style, it's kind of difficult to do so because you want to go fast. And this does a great job of doing that. And I feel like if Sonic Frontiers had more, a little more exploration and creativity with that, and the cyberspace stages played like this, then I think that'd be an awesome combo. And I would definitely love for them to try that in the future. But just kind of an observation that I've noticed. Well, Panic Boys, welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm gonna run out of rings. Oh shoot, I'm definitely gonna run out of rings. I just like when they brought back the gun truck in Generations. They're like, yeah, we're gonna bring this back. We're gonna soup it up. We're gonna make it fly now. It flies now. It flies now. The truck. Hey, Hedgehog Films, how's it going? Do a backflip. My answer truck. I don't know how I got an S rank on that because I didn't feel like it played properly and I was kind of diddle-daddling in that one area. And it infuriates me that Paramount Plus is not available in Russia. Really? Hopefully there's like other ways if you ever wanted to see the Sonic films, there's another way to see them. I mean, I just watch the best bits on YouTube personally. I watch out here. Make sure that you read your road signals. I spent 48 hours on my laptop and now my eyes are red. Oh man, dude. That's probably not healthy. I mean, I'm not an expert on physical health or such, but I don't think that's good. I think it's like a tech that I can do, where it's like this. Nope, that's spikes. Also, I forgot there's like no double jump. It's just a air dash. Right into the spikes as I demonstrated. Ouch. You know, every time I play this level, I never played Sonic Heroes. And I'm wondering, I know a lot of people have like mentioned like, hey, there could be like a Sonic Heroes remake on the way. That would be awesome. That would be cool. I would be very curious to know how. Boom. Got it. Because I know you have the whole dynamic of switching between characters and such. And I've heard that it's not really the best. And there is some weird quirks with the base game, of course. However, I think it'd be very interesting to see if they do a modern take on it. They would have to optimize it very well. I also think it would be a really smart remake to do in general because it's a game with the whole entire Sonic cast. Ah, I missed a red ring. Darn it. And I like... Nope. Go back up there. I mean, I'm just speaking about like marketing. That'd be kind of cool. Like, hey, you got Sonic game, features the whole cast. That's insane. However, it would be very difficult. I missed my opportunity. It kind of, ah, man. Oh, shoot. Okay. Fine. I guess we're going underwater. Be that way. No. Also, I don't like this section. Why is that to be on the rail? I don't trust my controller going straight enough. When you play this game for so many times, you kind of just notice little details after a while. Like overshooting the goal ring. Look at all those Eggman's robots. It's Snick the fast blue guinea fowl. Yep, my favorite gaming mascot. You know what? Let's play through perfect chaos. Why not? I think that'd be a good time since there's so many new people coming from the movie. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, Sonic X Shadow Generations was a perfect release for Sonic Movie 3. Get people familiarized with the character, the proper characterization of Shadow. It kind of proves that the movies do their own thing while the games are definitely separate, which is a good thing. Because then it kind of explains to the little wee lads that, hey, just because it's in the movie doesn't mean that it's canon or the official version. It also exposes people to the lore of Sonic. And if they're invested in the story, then hey, that's great. I would argue that's one of the main highlights of the series is the stories and the characters. Of course, gameplay is important. Would not argue about that. But man, tell me a good story. Ow. Tell me a good story, or just make it at least entertaining. Or just be epic, like Sonic Frontiers with those moments. You know. Boom. I think Sonic 06 my first Sonic game is fine to me. That's crazy. Oh shoot. Up my toe in water. I think it also is cool how they turned the boss of Chaos into a action platform sequence. I think, like, the only... It's funny. That kind of unlocked a, Alright, see you later, Blsky officer. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your username correctly. Hopefully you have a good rest of your time. Day or night or whatever. That kind of just unlocked a memory for me. Where I have a vivid memory. I don't know when it was. It was probably like 2006, maybe 7-ish. Oh shoot. That is the first time that's ever happened. Anyway, I don't know what year it was. I didn't really know what video games were. I mean, I knew what they were, but I wasn't really interested in them. I think I was at Ross. And you know, I'm with my mom and she's browsing like stuff, and I look over and there's the shelf that has miscellaneous stuff. And I thought I remember seeing the cover like of an Xbox game. And it was Sonic the Hedgehog. And I didn't know what it was. Like, oh yeah, I kind of thought to my mind like, what is this? Or like, I kind of heard of Sonic the Hedgehog, what the heck? And then when I was learning about and getting into the series and learning about it, boom. And learning about Sonic 06, it was kind of wild to me. Like, I think I've seen it out in the wild. I never owned an Xbox, so I know it came to other platforms. But my first real video game console was, well, I had a hand-me-down of the PS2 from my uncle. And oh gosh, why is that not locking on? And I only remember, come on, go to there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Took way longer than it should have. The only games I remember from the PS2 was, I was into racing games. My goodness, Speed Racer 2008 video game was the greatest game. I played the heck out of that game. And also Monster Jam Urban Assault, like that was a really cool game too. But yeah, if you don't know yet, I like racing games. Then I had the Wii. And of course, you have like the standard stuff, Wii Party and stuff. And that's when my dad found, like at his job, he's a maintenance guy, and he was working at a house that was abandoned, and he found a box of video games, and he found a Wii console. We hook it up, and the guy still had like his old games preloaded on it, like from the Nintendo store. And there was Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And that was like the first time I've seen it and I played a Sonic game. Only got past like Angel Island Zone, Act 1. Act 2, there's like a jump that I could not comprehend. And after picking up again a year or two later, I'm like, oh, that's it? That was easy. But yeah, that was pretty much my first Sonic game that I played. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And it was a port to the Wii. Ouch. I got that guy. Why? Anyway. Oh. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's so interesting. Generations is a great game. Awesome, phenomenal. But after playing Frontiers, the controls in that game, the physics are not as good, I will say. But I would argue the controls are really good in that game. Like, yeah, you're sliding. Why am I sliding? I got hooked on the 3 Genesis games and the Game Gear slop happened. And Sonic Adventure dropped. Wow. You saw the legend ascend. You know, I do like Sonic Adventure. Very controversial take, but I couldn't get myself to finish Sonic Adventure 2. I think this section's slow. I don't know why. I could always do it, no problem. I don't know why I just homing attacked the enemies. Oh my gosh, that loop. Like, Sonic and Shadow segments are awesome. I just got stuck on Tails' mission on the Ark. The Artificial Chaos. Okay. Okay. Fire. Also, probably I'm in a Sonic mood because Sonic Racing Crossworlds drops next week. And after playing the open network test of that game, I've never, like, okay. I don't do drugs. Don't smoke. I don't abuse alcohol. I'm a good boy. But man, I feel like Sonic Racing Crossworlds is the closest I'll ever get to an addiction. Like, oh my gosh, that game is so cool, and I'm so excited for next week. It's very tempting. There's the digital. Ouch. Dude! Very tempting. There's the digital deluxe version. You know what? If I'm going through all these problems and. Ouch. Ouch. I want to get that red ring. Okay, did not get enough momentum for that. Great. Awesome. It's very tempting. There's a there's a digital deluxe version. Allows me to play it 3 days early, but you know what? I think the price is outrageous. Not gonna do it. I have restraint. I'm on fire. And also, like, well, more characters and stuff, that's cool. You get all the DLC, but as cool as, oh man. As cool as the DLC is gonna be, crossover stuff, that's awesome. Like, just for the lulz, it's gonna be, oh gosh. Just for the lulz, it's gonna be fun to race with SpongeBob SquarePants. And for anyone that likes Nickelodeon stuff, then that'd be cool to see, ouch. You know, all those, characters get into it. I'm kind of lost. I've never played this badly before. What the heck? Okay. Go here. Where am I supposed to go? Down here? Okay. I feel like you just need to send me back to... Oh, there we go. Down there. And I know why they're doing the crossover stuff, like Paramount and Nickelodeon. They made the Sonic movies. It makes sense. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, okay! Interesting. I'm just washed. What the heck? It's not the game, it's just my brain is getting so confused. I don't like this part of Crisis City. Yeah, me neither. Look at this. Look at this. It's squished. Watch this, I'm gonna lock in. Oh, that's where I was getting confused. I was getting so confused. I was literally getting turned around there. It's Sonic 3 Carnival Zone all over again. Ooh. Forget that you can short jump. For me, it's all or nothing. Okay. Oh! I didn't know the debris could hurt you! I've played this game how many times, and I think this is the first time that every... Oh, there's a red star ring over there. That was not a good run, my goodness. A volcano, cool! Sonic. Washed, but it's all fire. The whole place is on fire! That tornado's carrying a car! And many more Sonic quotes. You were in the Crisis there, yep! Hey, don't call it Crisis City for nothing. Now we get... I like how we literally go from a fire place, a whole apocalyptic city, and then this stage is such a vibe. Cannot wait to hear the remix in Sonic Racing Crossworlds. As soon as I heard that T. Lopes made a Rooftop Run cover, or at least arranged it, I'm really excited. It sounds really good from like the DJ mix, but ooh. Something over here? Secret maybe? Secret Chow? Anything? A sneaky secret? A sneakret? Nothing? Okay, cool. Boom. Of course. I'm gonna hit every obstacle that I don't normally hit out of this run. Hey. A good Sonic impression. Well, I did have to voice Sonic for Sonic Multiverse, only on the Cookie Production channel. Watch it now, all 3 seasons. It took... it literally took, like... like 3 years of my life to make. Gosh. Boom. I will say... Even though there's some controversies on how Sonic games control these days, I do feel like it's well designed. Like these stages are definitely well designed. Like I'm not undermining that. These are some like the most beautiful and really fun stages to run through. But I just feel like the controls are a little bit better with the modern stuff these days. Oh gosh. My Frontier brain can't play Vanilla General. That's what I think I'm suffering through. Especially, Shadow Generations. I mean, it's been a while. Okay. Like, that game's built on the Frontiers engine, and, you know, oh, you're not supposed to hit anything. You just only attack and let it... Yeah. Oh, gosh. Cool, cool. Let's go. But the sense of speed of Generations is something to behold. It's definitely fast. And even though like Generations and Shadow Generations and Frontiers is not fast, and I don't think I would blame them for not going this fast again. But just something like an in-between. Ooh, Secret Spring? Only just takes us there. We gotta go. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, laser beam. Big laser beam. Woo! After Shadow Generations, I'm so curious about the next mainline Sonic game. I am too. I'm so happy that Sonic Crossworlds is a thing, and it's actually good, because that will definitely help my patience before the next thing. Someone who has been back and forth playing Sonic and Shadow Generations, my brain had to adjust controls a lot. Understandable. And it just kind of got me... Oh... We don't have to play Planet Wisp, right? Music's beautiful. Location is amazing. But we don't play Planet Wisp, do we? Okay, fine. At least it's not the classic stage we're playing. The music's so good, man. It kind of just occurred to me, like, when this game was Sonic X Shadow Generations was announced, the first thing that came to my mind was, okay, can they pull from other games on Sonic's end? Like, imagine Studiopolis, or you would have I would think that they would have Studiopolis represent Mania, Sunset City, of course, for forces. Oh shoot, I forgot to drop Jasters here. Okay. And then Frontiers, I mean, I didn't expect them to, but I would think, okay, they would probably just pull from cyberspace, maybe that city one. That's the most original it looked. Why does not? But then I realized something, that Sonic Generations is built in a completely different engine than Shadow Generations. And then I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I understand they wouldn't add to Sonic Generations, because they haven't used this engine in like decades now. But for the stuff that we got in Shadow Generations, I'm very happy. And I did play Shadow Generations at least once when it was released. I would love to do another playthrough of it. In fact, I'm playing on my copy of Steam tonight, and I've already gone through Sonic Generations before. Oh gosh, here it is. But I have not played through Shadow Generations on my Steam copy. So, I would love to this weekend play through Shadow Generations. I was hoping to play, my idea was to play just a casual run through Sonic Gens tonight, and then do a Shadow Gen run tomorrow, but I think, oh shoot. Oh, that's interesting. So if you don't... See, I do like the options in the areas in Sonic games where you have to do platforming, but if you fail it, the platforms don't respawn and you miss out on a different route. That's a good way to punish your player. Okay. And that was just mean. Ouch. Ouch. Why do I feel like I'm going in circles? Yeah, I'm going in circles. Hold up. Ouch. Love this game, but it's my least favorite level. Yeah. Rocket, our favorite pace breaker. Sunset Heights, Fox. Thank you. What did I say? Like, Sunset Heights. I don't know if it was like Sunset City that was named in like the comics or something, but I know the level, yeah, Sunset Heights, that makes sense. I'm happy it's in Shadow Generations. It's a really cool level. I mean, it does feel like I'm gonna wait for this rocket to go by. And then I get to transform into this rocket. Oh, come on. That's the stomp button. Oh, come on. Ah, oh, man. Oh, big buzzsaw. That genuinely jump scared me a little bit. At least this level has beautiful music. Also, it's kind of neat to see this little area full of egg ponds that's kind of like oh gosh, what was... I need to brush up on my Sonic knowledge again, dude. Well, it's not. I don't want to say Wave Ocean. That was from 06. The one that we played from Heroes. My gosh, why can I not think of the name? We just played it. Out of all the Wisps, though, I think Rocket's pretty neat. Oh, man. To use in this level. I'm not a big fan of the verticality of it all. Was that just a easier way? There's gotta be like a secret here, right? Or does it just take you up to this level? Oh, it literally just takes you up to that level. What the heck? Oh, gosh. Also, I like these caterpillar bots. They're neat. I don't like the minecarting set, though. Boom. I was... Oh, man. That didn't help me. Darn it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ah, man. Okay. Don't push me off. What the heck? Still can't S-rank this level. It's definitely a tough one. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, oh man, there's no minecart there yet. What the heck? Why did I do that? I'm just being impatient. That's what I'm doing. I'm just being very impatient. You expect me to be patient in a Sonic the Hedgehog game? It actually does help. It really does help. Oh, hey! We got a chow! A happy little accident. I don't like vertical levels. And I just realized, I mean, I am considering replaying through... Oh, what the heck? I have reconsidered replaying through Sonic Frontiers. And I've been having a really strong desire to do so. Taking it easy now. It's simple. Did it? Okay. But the thing is that I've been having a really strong desire to play Frontiers again. I love the idea. I'm definitely going to do it in the future. But then I keep remembering the towers that I gotta climb. Oh, and there's this final section, I feel. This area. go. Almost there. Oh. The main one or the DLC? I want to do a completely new playthrough. You know why? Because I re-downloaded Frontiers on my PC the other day because I was itching to, like, you know what? I have a strange craving for cyberspace levels. I'm gonna play through it. I re-download it, I launch it, my save data has been wiped. My playthrough of the main game when it first released, gone. My playthrough of the final Horizon update, when I had to beat the Master Coco Challenge, when there was no patches, and I had to defeat all the Titans, when it took me, that was like a 4-hour playthrough, gone. So, I currently do not have a complete Sonic Frontiers file. But man, Frontiers is my Sonic adventure. It's very janky. It's very ambitious. But it's just got something to it that keeps me thinking about it and wanting to play it again. Now beat Planet Wisp and get all the red rings. You're very funny, aren't you? You're hilarious. Hilarious. Amazing. Let's see, Chuling Wang, hello. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your username correctly. Unfortunately cannot read language that is, but give me a quick moment. The quick translation will do. The fox compliment. Do it. Nah, I'd rather play Sonic Forces and get all the red rings in Planet than all the red rings in Planet Wisp. I will. If my life was threatened, I think I would buy Sonic Forces for full price before I do that. Well, if my life was threatened and I had to complete it right now, but honestly, if I have all the time in the world to complete this game, then that's fine. I'm actually curious for that. Why do people hate Sonic Forces so much? It's just, I'll break it down to what I don't like about it. And then maybe it can kind of echo some of the things that I'm my understanding of. Number one, at least for me, is it advertised itself as a big story. Eggman finally takes over the world, and, you know, Sonic and friends, they're in a tight situation. The writing is not good. It doesn't escalate the experience. It doesn't feel like there's a big threat. It doesn't feel like there's any consequences. And the biggest red flag is Sega doesn't even know. It's either Sega or the writers. They don't even know how to kind of make up their mind about the Phantom Ruby. Like, it's implied that it's the same Phantom Ruby from Mania. But then in the Forces mini-comic and in the game, it's implied that Eggman created the Phantom Ruby. So which one is it? It's not consistent. Sonic, of course, is supposed to be in like a dire situation. We're not asking for like, oh man, all the characters in like a tough spot. They're crying and screaming. No, you don't have to go too dark. You just have to like make sure that the characters feel the effects of what's happening in the story. story falls flat. The characters say things are doing and things are dire, but then when you play it, it's like, okay, yeah, there's just a lot of robots. The gameplay is not like Generations. Like what I've played through here is legit, you know, challenging in some spots when you're not good at it, but there's ways that you can master it. Really fun platforming, fast reaction time. Horses, you basically just hold straight, like for majority of the levels, and the levels are short. And there are some really good levels, but they don't expand on that. The music and the visuals are great, I would argue. It's very polished. It's a polished game. But the biggest way that I feel like I don't like Horses is because it's kind of false advertises. Because I remember finally the trailer that revealed all the bad guys. You had Shadow, you had Savok, you had Metal Sonic, you had Chaos, and then you had the brand new guy of Infinite. And we're gonna get to Infinite. Don't worry, Sonic. I'm gonna get to Infinite. There's no Chaos fight. Apparently that was scrapped. And yet again, there's a mod that puts in a Chaos fight, and that's awesome. There's the whole thing like, okay, these are all clones of the bad guys. That's fine. I have no issue with that. That's great. That's a good way to like bring back all the characters from previous games. Infinite, I am so frustrated with Infinite. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go on a little rant. I'm so frustrated with Infinite. He's such a cool design, cool voice actor, like really crazy theme, and all he does is like, oh man, I'm evil. Like, oh, cower and weep. His backstory, oh man, I like the idea in the comic that he has like a whole squad and a team. And then, you know, apparently like a tragedy happened. And now he's like wanting revenge against Shadow, but like Shadow doesn't play a part of the story. He like one day thinks like, oh man, Dr. Eggman, we're gonna steal from you, and then he gets a glimpse of like what the world can do with the power of the Phantom Ruby. He's like, oh man, I'm gonna abandon my squad and join Eggman. And then it's like, okay, but it doesn't follow through. He doesn't follow through as a character. My headcanon is like he has this squad, you know, his teammates and stuff, and there's something that happens. Like his whole squad disappears. It's supposedly they, you know, they get destroyed in the game. It's off screen. It's just told through us through dialogue. And then he's devastated. Well, he doesn't know that Eggman was the one that caused that, you know, incident with his squad. But at his lowest point, he joins up with Eggman to try to seek revenge, because now he has a twisted view on the world and he feels like everything has to change. I think that would be a really cool motive, and that would be a really cool headcanon for the character. And then he finds out that like Eggman is the one that did it, and maybe there's like a betrayal, maybe like the Phantom Ruby warps his brain so much that he's a lost cause. I don't know. I just think like if you give a character reality warping abilities and powers, you gotta like follow through with that. I'm imagining a final boss, a little bit like Frontiers, knowing that we have that, but I don't know, just something. Something, man. This went from a tad, like a little tangent about why I'm not really a big fan of Forces, to like what I think would be really cool. And I would absolutely love, I would love to make some sort of animation, animatic, drawing something of like the final what-if battle between Infinite and Supersonic. And then once I get the idea, it's so hard to kind of fit Force's story around it. Anyway, I would argue though, the music's good, the graphics are good. I know a lot of people say like it's a well-responding game. It's good. It's just I know a lot of people don't like the story. It is short. It's way too short to what it's supposed to be. And The gameplay has good moments, but it's like every single level is like the first level of a game. However, that's just my little tangent. If anyone has played the game, fun with the game, enjoys elements of the game, and I do enjoy a lot of elements in the game, that is perfectly fine. That's great. I'm happy you enjoy Sonic Forces. I'm happy that you enjoy the game. And I know a lot. It was like the first big Sonic game on Switch generation, so probably a lot of and it was pretty much the first quote-unquote new Sonic game that released when the movie was out. The only other game was Team Sonic Racing, and that didn't survive. So I know that's probably the first Sonic game for many, and that's great. I think as it is, it's a good starting game to learn Sonic. I just hate how they wasted the end of the world story where Eggman wins on that. Sonic Frontiers had bigger stakes, and I mean, like, it's kind of like night and day. Like, you have this new character, Infinite, and he's... I need to play a level so I can keep audience attention. Play this. You have new character Infinite, claiming that he has all the power in the world. You just run in a straight line and hit him a few times. You have Eggman's like, oh, I created the ultimate machine, and Sonic's like, we're gonna stop you with the power of teamwork, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. Like, the power of teamwork and friendships, that's awesome. Great game tropes. But, you know, you do it, and then it's over. And that's pretty much it. Sonic Frontiers. You have, like, end of the world stakes. Your friends are all captured and trapped in cyberspace. You're dealing with a cyber corruption. It's like erasing your memories, so it's a race against time. I didn't homie attack the boss because I decided that no, it's not going to be on the A button, it's going to be on the B button. Ooh. And then also in Frontiers, you have like the artificial moon. That's going to be like the ending of all things. And so what you have to do is that you have to join forces with Eggman. You're able to turn into Super Sonic, but the Titan boss gets controlled by the, you know, the end entity that's the destroyer of all things and life as we know it. And you have to fight against like an evil corruption of cyberspace leaking through reality. You go beyond your limits of Super Sonic and take on a new form. You're Super Sonic. There's this giant robot that's trying to crush you. Your rings are depleting. And if you fail now, that giant fake moon entity is going to crush the planet and everything that you know and love. You gotta act now, and you gotta act fast. And you gotta... for whatever you do, you gotta master the perfect parry. Because you know if you don't, it's gonna be the destruction of everything. And what's crazy is that Frontiers does the end of the world story better, and it's isolated with a small cast and on a remote island. And Forces is trying to be like this big thing like around the whole world with every single cast member. And then the funny thing is that Ian Flynn and IDW made a better Sonic Forces. It's the IDW comic series of the Metal Virus saga. That arc, even though it was crazy, kind of like watching kind of reading it again the other day, and just remembering how it actually took a whole year for that whole arc to finish. Oh gosh. But actually reading it through, it does an end of the world story even better. I mean, of course it's, you know, comic form, so it's a little cheaper than a game, and it can focus more on story. But like, it's a good, you know. I'm gonna die. It's a good story. Really jarring when I got to like the shadow issue, and I forget that in early IDW, Shadow's not really written the best, characterized the best. But knowing that Shadow Generations is a thing, it's great. On. Anyway, that's my little rant. Sorry, I don't mean to be such a nerd, but it's been a while since I've kind of talked about Sonic. Man, up my toe. I gotta remember that Sonic is not like a racing game. You don't have to hold down the boost trigger all the time. Also, this boss is kind of a little weird because it's a big arena. Oh my goodness. Don't kill me now, please. I would not appreciate that. But why can I not get those rings? Hey, don't skewer me. Oh, give me rings. Oh, please give me rings. Okay, got it. Got it! Frontier's final battle, true ending was hard, but good seeing was worth it. Best ending in the. It is true. It is worth it. The ironic thing is that the final, I will say this whenever I play Frontiers again, is that I know the mess that Final Frontier update is very generous, that it's a free alternate ending that was gifted to us. And I don't expect, it to be polished or anything, and it's very good that they did patches after that. That's very generous. Super generous. I know it's not the best, and it's definitely janky. There's the tower climbs, there is the Ancients Trials. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of losing motivation already, but I would much rather play that ending of Frontiers than the true base ending, which is that stupid, space shooter of the end. And I know a lot of people might like that gameplay style, but I will not touch that final boss. I would much rather go through additional 6 hours of janky gameplay and pain and game overs than play that. It might be janky, it might be hard, it might be difficult, but at least I can say it's Sonic, because whatever they did for the final boss in the base game, my goodness. Why was that ever the final boss? But I guess since we have an alternative ending now, I think it could kind of be a neat thing, like, hey, I'm gonna try this version of the final boss. So it's crazy. We have 3 versions of the final boss. We have the one that you don't have the shooting segment, and then you have the space shooting segment, and then you have the end with the final Titan. And I hope the space shooter can come back as a minigame. That's the thing! It was a minigame! It was the hacking minigame in the series. And that was perfectly fine if they did a 3rd version that was extra hard, or maybe hey, you want to practice your mini game, your hacking skills with Tails, and you can see him, and there's like additional levels. That would have been cool. Additional gameplay is cool. It's awesome. But why did it have to be the final true boss? Because you're told in the middle of the game, like, hey, you should play on hard mode because you'll get the true final boss. But you're, instead of unlocking like a good ending, you're just unlocking more work. It's just funny. Thinking back on the retrospective Sonic games this past generation is very, very entertaining and wild to think about. I'm having fun. I've really enjoyed the last few experiences. But insanely generous given the era of gaming that we have with Nintendo trying to patent entire games and stuff. Yeah, I've enjoyed the Nintendo experience. I've enjoyed the Nintendo Switch 1 experiences in the generation. That was great. I'm enjoying the Switch 2 generation so far. But I'm being very picky when it comes to Nintendo these days. Like, I'm not giving them any benefit of the doubt. And it's like, I'm already so excited that Sonic Racing Crossworlds is coming out. And I can definitely say that for the first time, I feel like Sonic has a little bit of a better game than Mario. I'm not going to do a whole tangent, but Mario Kart World, it's awesome. I like it. It's cool. It's neat. I like it. It's a cool thing, and I can appreciate and I can see the work that's been done in it. However, I can appreciate something, but I don't have to agree with how it's been either marketed or handled or even offered. I'm just really coping. The Sonic Racing Crossworlds addiction is getting to me. I'm trying to stay strong. I need it to come soon. I need Crossworlds in my life, man. You know what? You know what? This is what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're exiting the game. Hold on. Hold up. Where's Steam? Where is it? Where is it? Native support. Okay, cool. Awesome. No idea what that means. Go murder Shadow in a race just to be funny. Oh, don't worry. Oh, the only thing I'm disappointed in Frontiers is that there's no side activity, then in cyberspace. I hope the mailing gives them some more side content. That'd be cool. I really hope they bring back hold up. You guys probably already hear on the audio. But all right. But yeah, I really do hope the next mainline has some sort of cyberspace-esque type of levels mixed in. I really like that formula. I like the open zone and you have little bite-sized challenges. If they did something along with the lines of, say, like other characters. Like, hey, what if the next game has like a tornado section where you're flying with Tails, and then you could like find them in the open zone and like, hey, you want to go out for a fly? Oh wait a minute. What if the next mainline Sonic game has like an open zone but an open flying section? You get to like hop on the tornado and just fly around the hub world. But if you fly, you go to like a different area in the sky. Could be like sky islands and such. Yo, wait. What if it's like a Sonic and Tails adventure? Like, okay, hear me out. We have Sonic Frontiers. I feel like it's like the first game that focuses on Sonic's moveset and abilities, and it's got it down pat really well. The third update has Amy, Tails, and Knuckles playable. They need a lot of work done to get those characters playable. What if they do like a Sonic, like, original trilogy? Like, okay, Frontiers is Sonic 1, you get to play as Sonic. The next one is going to be like Sonic 2. You play as Sonic and Tails. There could be like a co-op section. Or like a move set could be like, it's Sonic and Tails is following like in the classic games, but then you have a move set where you can fly with Tails. Like in the classic games. And there's like puzzles and stuff. And it's two of them. Wait a minute. I'm getting my hopes up too much. Hold on. That would be so cool though. That'd be really cool. Sega, please. Sonic and Tails game. And there could be a co-op mode. Oh man. Anyway, I'm playing the demo. I'm not playing the demo. I'm playing the demo.
Yeah, let's race.
Let's just go classic Sonic stuff. High speed. Just Sonic speed. It's not a Shadow as a rival, but hey yo. Do this. Question, did you Marvel video games before? I'm taking that question either do I Marvel games in the sense that I just marvel over them, do I like them? I kind of got into gaming around like 2017, I would say. Answer that question. But if your question is, have I played a Marvel game, like a Marvel superhero game before, I have not.
Big talk. Let's see you back it up.
I think Frontiers had a standard for whatever they comes for the next big Sonic game. To keep the same dev team, they go up next time. That's true. There we go. Oh, Marvel in the superhero genre. Yeah, I haven't played a Marvel game before. Excellent! The answer's crazy, dude. Oh man, we're back. We're back. I'm so happy they released a demo. Just a little bit. Just a little sip before the game launches. All I need. And I can sleep easy. Also, this is a good test to make sure that it runs well on stream. Oh, Kraken Bay. Today, I listened to the soundtrack that of this game for the first time. I tried to find all the tracks that I could online. And I knew this game's soundtrack was really cool. Of course, there's some mixed things. It all just comes down to genres that I don't really care for, but there's I've listened to the soundtrack for the first time. And oh my goodness, the music is awesome. And it's sad because there's a lot of sections where you don't even hear like the second half of songs most of the time. Like Kraken Bay, I didn't know there was like a second half to it. With a chorus and everything. Oh shoot. I got Nickelodeon slimed. Alright. Omega's out in front. Not for long. Use the shortcut. Alright. Alright. Woo!
Woo, number one.
Why do Sonic games have to be random in quality? This game has been optimized for an Unreal Engine 5, which is something really. That is right. I think I heard about this saying, hearing that this game uses the Unreal Engine. Which, I have somewhat of a theory, where it's like, okay. Sonic Team is making this game. It's a kart racer. I mean, it's a racing game. You need... What do you need in racing games? You need momentum and speed. I know there's no momentum in this game where it's like you're on a slope and your car goes faster because you're on a slope. Not that. But whenever you jump off a ramp, whenever you perform a trick, whenever you boost, there has to be some sort of momentum that carries through so you can stay in the lead. If they use this engine for the next mainline Sonic game, it could control well. But I know they also want to use their own Hedgehog engine too. But if this was rendered in Unreal Engine, then, I mean, it looks beautiful. Number one, it looks beautiful. Character animations are great. Gameplay is fun. And also, the production value. After listening to the soundtrack and knowing all, finding out about all, like, the little intricacies and the details and all the things that's been put into this game, there is quality to it. This is a quality racing game, especially after when I played Team Sonic Racing the other a while ago. I replayed it just to kind of get a feel for it. And oh my gosh, it's like night and day. That game is slow. And the funniest thing that I came to realize is that the one thing that I was kind of a little iffy about this game, it wasn't a deal breaker. As long as it controlled well and played fun, that's all that matters. But I will say, there is one thing that Mario Kart World does a little bit better, I will say. And it's the kart animations and the ways that how the karts interact with the world. It's just very solid and grounded. In this game, it's very floaty and archaic. Sometimes I kind of question, like, it's kind of weird whenever you bump into something, your car just kind of bounces. It's an aesthetic choice. I realize that. It's super nitpicky. And I don't say that's like a negative thing at all. It's just something that I noticed. Oh man. Go. Ah, we're in second. Maybe because I was just so impressed with the polish that Mario Kart World has when it comes to their character slash the car animations. But that's only it. That's basically it. Also, how does this game look on stream? Is it running at a good frame rate? Is it chugging at all? Is it lagging? I don't know. Anyway, so I was gonna make that that point though, is that I was kind of nitpicking the way like the cars interact, but then I played Team Sonic Racing, and it's definitely the way the cars interact with the environment is more grounded in that game, but it's slow, and it just feels like it's slog. So I'm like, you know what? Point taken. They did do a game where, you know, things are a little more grounded with the physics and such. And if this game is the way it is because it's fun, that's perfectly fine. Real quick, stream looks fine, great. The nitpicky thing I have this game is what? I wish transform stuff, but it was a little more interesting. True. See, it looks good. It looks good to me. Great. Thanks so much for the feedback. Wait, you can go reverse? The heck? I like how he backs up. Anyway, kind of botched this round, so restart that. I also do like how the in-game currency that you collect is a way to retry. Which realistically, I should have retried Rainbow Garden. I kind of like that. And of course, like Mario Kart, you would have to race the cup in the Grand Prix, and if you have 4 races, of course, and you're doing well, and then either the 3rd race you fail and then you just know that your run's over, or you're at the last one and you fail. This gives you an option to retry it, and that's great. And it's also a way that it doesn't get rid of the challenge, because then it's like, okay, no, I don't want to retry it. Well, guess what, buddy? You don't have to. It's the beauty of having options. The announcer's so extra, I love it. Oh, I think I jumped over the bomb. I happened, Amy. Coming through. Is that portal ring for me? The one above me? I guess not. Where are we going? What is this map from? It's kind of like what? Lava Planet or Magma Planet? Why do I feel like this is from a Sega IP? Like from Racing Transformed or something. I've only played that game a little bit. I don't know all the other extra Sonic characters, but I feel like it's from something. Or maybe it's supposed to be original level. Maybe inspirations from Sonic Colors. I don't know. Maybe. And also, the coolest thing about this game is the Crossworld mechanic. Ever since it was revealed like that's what this game is gonna do, I questioned how they were gonna pull off the track portal rings. And seeing how it plays instantaneous is really cool. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Give me 100 rings. There we go. Definitely not from Transformed, I'll tell you that. Lightning McQueen always says ka-chow in Disney cars. From Galaxy Force 2, from another Sega game. Huh, never heard of it. Really old game. I want to say it's original locale, but it might be inspired. Yeah, it might be inspired. Which, hey, with the potential leaked Sega characters that are joining this game, that's pretty cool. And also, I have to say, because when the open network test was a thing, I didn't really play the Grand Prix. I just kind of went straight into multiplayer because I knew that was where the content was. But when I played the Grand Prix to try it out, and then I found out that round 4 is a race between all races in order, that is so cool. Good, great, jammin' is now stuck in my brain. Good, great, jammin'! Also, I love how they brought back Sonic's "You're Too Slow." Love it. I was sad that they took that away from Smash Ultimate. Such a cool game! Also, the rival mechanic's really cool. I know other racing games have rival mechanics before. But the ones that, I mean, I don't have a big library of racing games that I played, but the ones that I've played, it was very minor and minuscule. Like, oh, this is your rival. But it would just be every other CPU. But this game with the rival mechanic, I think it's kind of neat and fun. You get fun interactions with Sonic characters and a little more challenging CPU. Also, I gotta comment on the whole marketing for this game has been really great. Between the drops of the music and the trailers and the adverts, especially that latest advert, recreating the old Sonic 2 commercial. Oh, I thought I launched it in time, darn it. And also the little animatics in the character shorts with crosstalk. Those have been really entertaining. And just like that, I've oh, I should have used the tornado. I will say, I like how this game doesn't have a story mode. In fact, they're just embracing how this spin-off is just the Sonic characters having a race. And just like that's literally all you need to do. It's not like a race to figure out if Dr. Eggman is plotting something, or if this new character who owns like a car manufacturer dealership in a different dimension is evil or not. You just have to have like, hey, Sonic and the crew are going and entering a Grand Prix because they want to have fun. That's awesome. And it makes totally sense with a bunch of characters that love speed and adventure, especially Sonic. You'd definitely be interested in a racing game.
You're making me look bad.
The other games had rival system. And the fact that they use "it doesn't matter" motif is great. His theme song's back, people. It's not Reach for the Stars, even though that didn't really bother me, but it's the cool. It's reference. Point at the screen and laugh. I know during the network test I played a lot with Jet. As Jet Gadgets, let's go. Oh, and I do like how they brought back the Donpa. And to reveal a new mechanic, gadget plates. It makes sense. Like, you created a character that is designed to be a host for racing. Man, they're just utilizing everything, dude. This game. Bike, short fuse, monster truck. Okay. It's time to address the monster truck in the room. Yeah, it's very true. All racing games usually have a rival mechanic, but this one's like, hey, you, yes, you. I'll chaos dunk on you, okay? Game honestly has a lot of hidden story in it, really. Does it usually come with like the character interactions? See that being a thing. Hidden lore in my Sonic racing game? But we have to, but no, seriously, we have, real talk, we have to, or how they say, cross talk. We have to address the monster truck in the room. It's so good that this thing takes up a big amount of your slot. And it's expensive to use. But oh my goodness. This thing is a pain in the tail on online matches. Especially in Apados. It's gonna be the meta, it's gonna stay. But you know what? I think I was watching a review the other day where it kind of put it best, where the Grand Prix is great, standard kart racing. You can really have a good solid time, everything's balanced. Online, you're literally duking it out and driving to survive. 2005. How Wheels Excel Racers. Sorry, I had to do that. I thought that said choking hazard. Hang on. Hazard items, chance up. Defense items, speed items, item keeper. Quick charge might be good. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Okay. I don't want to pre-order this yet. Extras, challenges, titles, rookie, Grand Prix champion. I only won once. Star Seeker, Tinker, Tinker. Challenges. This is cute. This is really cute. Little achievements. And also the jukebox. I'm really happy that's a thing. And ships. I have no idea what that's gonna be. Oh, that's a tutorial. Characters and machines. So we know that Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy Actually, never play with Knuckles.
Let's go.
Do that. Do Knuckles. Power type vehicle, custom. Oh, you can't play the extreme gear in the I was gonna say, like, you know what? I'm satisfied. I can wait for this game next week. You can't play with the extreme gear in demo, so just like that, I'm craving more. Modify. Beat Gator, that's actually really cool. 8 tank. Hang loader. Frog cruiser. Cross dozer. Trail runner. Yo! Knuckles got the new Jeep. Oh, these are all locked. We get vectors. Things. And smasher. Alright.
Yo, let's go.
I was playing too much in the extreme gear and open work test too. Yeah. That's the cat as machine. Know how it works? Do you think they would be sneaky to use the next mainline, next game location in the next game? So that's the thing. This game has a lot of locations that are original. And I would have zero problems. Wait a minute. We unlocked. We unlocked these. Oh wait, why am I hitting the wrong button? Race Park. Oh man. Full version. Hitting the wrong button. But at least time trial won't abandon me. Okay. Cool. Oh, wait! Here's all the courses. Wait a minute. These are locked. So we have E Stadium, Rainbow Garden, Water Palace, Metal Harbor, Sand Road, Colorful Mall. I love the music in Sand Road, by the way. Mystic Jungle is probably one of my favorite tracks so far. Autos, Wonder Museum is great. Crystal Mine, that's a new one. Ocean View. Actually, you know what? I don't care about the time trial anymore. What if I just go to play and then Grand Prix?
Yo, let's go.
Point songs to rival me. Oh, you can train in time. It's a quick section to the time trial. That's so nice. Metal Harbor, Sand Road, Colorful Mall, Mystic Jungle, Apodos, Wonder Museum. Crystal Mine is new. Ocean View, Pumpkin Mansion is probably it's probably original, but I know it's probably based on Pumpkin Hill. Urban Canyon, that's new. Market Street, that's from Unleash. Coral Town is new, unless it's like a from Rush. Might be from Blaze's Dimension. So we have Ocean Palace, Blizzard Valley, Radical Highway, of course. Chow Park looks adorable. Donpa Factory. Aqua Forest. Oh, Aqua Forest. Dude, Aqua Forest has beautiful music. Oh my gosh, the music is beautiful, especially the final lap. Eggman Expo, that looks cool. Looks like Eggman finally got his little thing. Kronos Island, North Star Islands, and White Space. So all 3 of these tracks are from the last 3 Sonic games. Crossover courses. There's gonna be Wave 1 and Wave 2. We know Minecraft, SpongeBob, Pac-Man, and then I know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Avatar, and they haven't revealed the last one. What if it's Kirby Air Riders? If it's a crossover of Kirby Air Riders, oh my gosh. I know that's unrealistic. That would never happen. But man, that would be my dream made in heaven. That's just unrealistic thinking, honestly. I keep wrong button. What I wanted to point out is that there's a lot of original courses and they look really cool. Crystal Mine, that looks neat. The crystals in the layers of the cave look like jello. Look tasty. Urban Canyon is new. Coral Town. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a cross track. That's mean. That's right. These are all the courses, but I know there's new cross tracks as well. There's a steampunk one with trains. Yes, I like trains. That is a Crossworld, and there's just a lot of stuff being put into these new locations. I would not be upset at all if they reused any of these original courses for the next mainline Sonic game. They might have a lot of these assets already made for the new Sonic game, and they're reusing them for this game. As far as textures, maybe the way things are designed, maybe not the actual locations. But I think they're awesome courses. But the first thing that comes to my mind is like, man, it would be so cool to just run around with open zone format. Gold Temple, that's right, that's another one that I saw. If I had a dream made in heaven crossover, Lego Racers. That would be cool. Wait, Husk. Lego Sonic. That's a collab. It won't be Lego Racers exactly, but there could be a Lego Sonic crossover. That could be possible. We got Prime characters, apparently. As just reminding me that Prime exists, and that was a show. Neat, had beautiful animation and really cool voice acting. Yeah. But man, yeah, Sonic, Lego Sonic, the only reason why is because I actually picked up a small kit the other day. I to use for a project, and I think my cursor was just right here on the mouse. That's annoying. I gotta remember whenever I stream on computer, make sure the cursor's not in the way. There's probably a way that I can disable it on OBS. Anyway, I just want to gush about this game, or it becomes unreleased day. Super excited. Super excited. Anyway, that has been my stream for tonight. It'd be cool, but pulls out the list of like a racers track, Royal Night Raceway. Sure, yeah. Oh no, it wouldn't be the same, but you know what though? I wonder if this game is moddable to the point where you get to race on different tracks. Ergo, tracks from other racing games. Ergo, there is a Lego Racer port, right? On PC. Question mark, question mark. It could be cool. It could be awesome. So epic. So cool. It's getting better reviews than Mario Kart, or what a world. Yeah, I already yeah, Mario Kart World. I'm happy with it. I'm having fun with it. I had great fun experiences playing it. But I am so hyped for this game. I am so hyped for this game. I should just got here. No worries. People have already modded characters on PC, like for the demo. I mean, that's probably the easiest thing. I know they'll probably mod IDW characters, which that'd be cool. Which, hey, I know DLC characters don't get voice acting in this game. I get it. Whatever. But yeah, IDW characters would be an awesome DLC pack. That'd be easy. Just the models from Sonic Forces Speed Battle and Sonic Dash, use those and just rig them over Sonic's model animations. That's easy money, Sega. You have Whisper, you have Tangle, you have Lanolin, you got Scourge. No, that's from Archie. Who's the possum guy that they're currently just tussled with the writer's arc? Anyway. Yeah, you have a whole list of like characters that'd be really cool in IDW to bring over here. And it's a crossover. Oh yeah, Kit as well. How could I forget? Oh my gosh, if they actually had Kit. He's a blue Fennekin, so that'd be perfect to play as. Anyway. As much as I'd love to like rant about Sonic stuff, I got to do that another day. Hopefully sometime this weekend I will be streaming Shadow Generations, and then we can get into all the juicy lore for Shadow. But thanks chat for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for keeping me company and watching the stream. And yeah. It's been fun. With that, I will see you all laters. Bye.